Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week I've got Joe.
Hey, man.
And for 2 weeks in a row,
Back to back.
we've got Claire.
I'm here.
Hello, Claire.
But we should all say that our thoughts and prayers are with Jimmy.
You make it sound like he died.
He didn't die. He's gonna be fine.
Because the whales are strong.
The rails are strong this week.
But
we're thinking about you, Jimmy.
I hope you kill all the whales.
Yeah, I mean, no, he's saving the whale. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
I thought he started whaling.
No,
Not saving.
They've turned on him.
no. Jimmy
We
saves.
started calling him Ahab. It's a Moby Dick joke.
You know, that was a really big book. I never read it.
Oh, I never read that.
We should
book.
make shirts that say Jimmy saves.
I'm not mad about that.
And then on the back it says whales.
Okay. Christmas presents. I have an idea. We're going to forget, though, because somebody needs to write it down.
I saw a shirt this weekend that my cousin was wearing, and it has like a cartoon Jesus on it with like his arms out, and then below it, it says, "Disappointments, all of you."
Was he being serious?
I think he was wearing a funny shirt.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what do you mean?
I mean, I definitely have
Serious.
seen children's photos of you wearing the same shirt, or
The
at
same
least
shirt?
similar. It's like a big Jesus. You know the shirt that I'm talking about.
Shirt?
I don't remember.
He
this
wore
Jesus
a
shirt.
lot of I will put this if we have. We'll post it on Instagram or something,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, check us out on Instagram at FNL Podcast.
I'll make you do this if I
Okay.
find that you are adorable because you always are.
Mm-hmm.
But you as a
He
child,
was a little Asian kid. He's going to be adorable.
he had a
pretty
lot
tough.
of hair. It was so cute. But you had this big Jesus shirt. So anyway, your cousin is wearing this Jesus shirt, and in disappointments, all of you.
All of you.
But this is at a funeral.
Well,
We probably didn't wear it to the funeral.
Well, you would be surprised.
he wore it after. But he was saying that he was wearing that shirt like earlier this week when like some people from the church like came over to like pray for them or whatever, and he kept like he was like crossing his arms to like hide the words but like only show the Jesus part.
Okay. Later, you're gonna have to tell me which cousin this is, because now this is changing my whole thought. I thought this
I
was
think
like
you
a
can picture which
I think
cousin
I know
that is.
now, but like I thought maybe this was like a quote unquote cousin, like some random dude that showed up in this shirt. No, this
No,
is
no, no.
like what your
Was
cousin.
it Donald? I don't know any of your cousins'
cousin
names.
Don,
Cousin Don.
cousin Donnie.
But, okay, that's fine.
I wish that you had a cousin
It's
Don.
I don't have a cousin Don, but like tell you, you're real close. You're real close with the name.
That's great. I'm into that. We haven't done it because I feel like...
Oh, really?
Oh, Claire just...
I was thinking it was the other.
I mean, there's 2 cousins who have rhyming names with Don, so.
Okay, well now I'm screwed. Oh no, that is okay. I'm right. That was not fun for anyone but me. But
Yeah, I don't even understand what's going on.
sorry,
So,
we're back.
but based on that shirt is our house has like a little flag pole, like it'll like on the windowsill on the front where like a flag can go 45 degrees kind of out and just hang in the front yard.
Yeah,
I love
thing.
it.
And I mean, we're not ones to like
Like, are you
fly an American flag in front of
Sure.
our house. We all know where we live.
Yeah.
We
But are
live in
you-
America.
But are you a flag person though? Like
Well, I'm not
there is a flag person.
Yeah,
Well-
seasonal flags,
Yeah, well-
sports flags.
We were going to, and it may still happen. We were thinking about buying a funny flag, but the problem is some of the people that live around us, maybe who would find that Jesus shirt offensive, would probably find the flag that we were going to purchase offensive.
And
And
you
I don't
want to
piss off my
the
neighbors. It was going to be a flag
Jinx.
that had like it's like a cartoon, like a My Little Pony cartoon version of like the Baphomet goat, like the Satan goat guy, like whatever, and it just says "Not today, Jesus." And like we were gonna fly it, we were just gonna hang it up seasonal. So we were gonna put it up on Easter and Christmas.
Yeah, the pagan holidays.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. If you were gonna fly that all the time, I'd be like, that's okay.
Well, I don't think
that's their moment.
Here's the deal.
But
I'm not having a flag in front of my house.
Okay, but
all
if
of
you
the
were gonna
time.
fly
I'm not a
it
psycho.
specifically to say "fuck you" to Jesus,
No, it's a cute little like cartoon goat
He's
monster.
just saying not today.
I know, but like that is kind of like
Antagonistic.
So if
It
we just had it for like
is.
the month of June, that'd be fine.
That's great. You can definitely put it up in June.
You can see a cross hanging in my neighbor's house just from our backyard. You can just see it through their window, just this big
a lot
fucking
of people
cross.
a lot of people love that stuff.
I understand
they love
that.
the Lord.
And I'm fine with them loving that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like they aren't fine with either me not loving it or my jokes about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't work both ways.
We should definitely like poll the audience. I'm not sure about that. You're talking to me and Joe. We don't know.
Guys, tweet us at FNL Podcast and let me know if I should fly the Baphomet flag
Oh
in my
gosh,
house.
this is gonna maybe Jimmy once he's out of
Whaling?
saving whales, he could put up a Instagram poll. He's so good at those.
Do you have like a window that also faces that way into your
whoa.
house?
Oh, into your house. Yeah, but you guys are very like their windows are shut.
Oh.
Like they put blinds up.
Because I was
That's a
saying,
lot of
like,
people
you can
I mean,
compromise
our house came with blinds.
and put it up on like a wall inside so that your neighbor can see it.
Oh, like the window or
Yeah.
the flag?
The flag, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we could, but we have a flag pole holder thing,
Yeah.
so it's like perfect.
It's kind of intimidating because we were at one of my siblings' homes and they showed us that their neighbor, like if you go in their backyard, it's like almost like a secret, like kind of, I don't know. It's just a flag I would not want my neighbors to see me flying. I wouldn't fly in my house.
But
And I was
what
just
is
like,
the flag?
I don't want to, it just was not, it was something very Ohio.
Oh.
Okay.
It
It
It's a
wasn't
Trump
like,
flag. Is it a Trump flag?
it
No.
wasn't Trump. It was worse
Not-
than Trump. Worse than Trump, I think, in my opinion.
It's a Mike Pence
You think
flag?
it's less?
Uh,
Like, not that Trump, I'm trying to not.
a Trump flag is very specific to a specific kind of psycho. It was
Honest-
like, this is
honestly,
a more general flag,
Political flags.
period.
You're a psycho.
But I love
Yeah.
a flag, though. If it's here's the problem. No, I can't love flags
I
anymore.
love a funny flag.
I love a funny flag.
And
I grew up with
I'm
a flag.
fine with an American flag.
I
it's like I know where I am.
Hey,
I don't need
top
it.
flag, city flag.
Oh, like flying your city
If you
flag?
have a good city
If
flag.
you have a good city flag,
I haven't looked up my
top
city's
level
flag.
flag.
it's disappointing.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
It's
Ours is-
not as disappointing as our state flag, though. Have
Well,
you
we live in different
seen-
cities, so have
Oh, true. I
remember, you're
forgot.
not in the city you live in. You're like 3
No.
miles away from your house.
But
Yeah.
you
you're
know
in a
you
different
wouldn't
city.
claim your city flag.
But like,
But I
you
do like my city.
seen the whatchamacallit? What is that? The 99% Invisible,
Yeah, he has a TED Talk.
the TED Talk about city flags.
Yeah, you guys should all look it
No,
up. It's
I have
great.
not.
Oh, it's real great. He just goes through like, the tenets of like a good city flag and some examples of some good ones and some really bad ones.
Oh,
And you
interesting.
want to watch the
Pretty
TED
funny.
Talk because there's visuals with it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, I've
We're
listened
talking about
to
flags. I'm gonna want to see it. Right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
very true.
Okay. I feel like that's a probably pretty easily searchable
Yeah.
term.
All right,
TED Talks
so
flags.
homework. Everybody look up your city flag, and we're going to find out who's
Yeah.
the best one.
And if yours sucks, then design a new one.
I
And
do
submit your
think that
responses.
I do think that Minneapolis is in the process of designing a flag, if I do remember that correctly. Because every time there's a flag thing that comes up, I get excited.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we'll find out. I'm gonna
There's
Google.
like Milwaukee is one of like the bad examples,
Ugh.
and like there's been like an unofficial Milwaukee flag for like maybe 10 years or so now that they've been trying to push, and like it's a cool looking flag.
You should
For
get
10
that.
years?
Maybe we
Yeah.
should fly that in solidarity. Let's support.
Just fly a Milwaukee
Just fly a
alternative
Milwaukee
flag.
All right.
Let's do it.
That's fair. Who picked the show today?
The AI that we
Yeah,
consult.
the internet that said the most
Wait,
recent.
Chat GPT's in charge of this?
Oh,
This-
I-
Uh,
the
that would
entire
be
script
great.
so far has been a Chat GPT
yeah, we're
script.
just reading from the script actually.
Hey man,
Or
I-
maybe an AI is just impersonating my voice. Who knows? You'll never be able to know.
Hey, by the way, you can. Have you heard the AI version of me?
I have.
Yeah.
It's
It's weird.
You played me like 3 clips.
I got more.
Oh boy. The first clip I was like, that's indistinguishable.
Yeah.
But then like
The longer it goes.
the longer
right?
it goes, and like the thing was, it was your voice, but the thing that was wrong was just the The subtleties of like pauses and like filler words weren't quite right. So it sounded like you, but it sounded like you were reading a script.
Like I was sick or something. Like something was not
you
sick,
were
but
yeah, it sounded like you were like a hostage or something.
Okay, but this isn't fair because we need to hear this. So I think you got to like do like the outro or something with like have this person who makes these. I think it's Josiah, right? Like have him make you one for like the outro.
Should I text him like during the podcast and say, "Hey, can you make me an outro for First and Last?"
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And then with your AI voice, and then we can decide if it's weird.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Stick to the end, listeners.
Okay, if that doesn't happen, I'm gonna be so disappointed for all of our listeners because I've been a listener on a podcast where they're like, we're gonna do this thing, and then they never do.
Well, we'll just fake it.
I will tell you.
I like that better.
They'll never know. We just have Josh talk. They'll never know.
But anyway, AI picked the show.
So, but Joe, go.
Yeah.
What's the show?
Before I get to that,
okay.
I was listening to a podcast today where at the beginning, like he was like in an eBay auction for like the movie. It was like a memorabilia piece from the movie that they were talking about. And then while they were on the show, they were talking about like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if like we just like never revealed if you won this auction? And so like they're like updating on the auction, and then right at the end he's like, hey, news, I just got an email, and then it cuts off.
It's so stressful.
Yeah, I was more upset than I thought it would be.
Yeah, because you do want conclusion. So
I do.
I hope that Josiah can come through.
Speaking of conclusions,
yeah,
a good way to get some conclusions is maybe just start at the beginning of a TV show and skip straight to the end of a TV show and watch nothing in between. And that's a good way to determine if a show is good or not.
It really is.
Is that what we do on the show?
That's what we do.
Oh my god.
295 times or something like that.
There's
hey,
something.
thank you for listening.
94.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we haven't done 294 times. We've just had 294 episodes.
Yeah.
We've done a lot, though.
We've done a lot.
There's award shows in there in between.
6 more episodes until just hilarity ensues.
Oh boy.
I'll be there soon. I don't know. I hope I'm not there.
Well, I'll be there in 6 weeks.
Okay, cool. So, but what show are we doing? You keep not saying. I guess everybody else has already known the show.
They know. The show this week is Superstore, an NBC American television sitcom created by Justin Spitzer, who has credits ranging from Scrubs to something called Courting Alex. And also he wrote a bunch of episodes of The Office.
Cool.
But like later episodes of The Office.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know. I've never watched The Office, but that's what people say.
Goodbye Michael's episode of The Office I have refused to watch now. I've only seen it twice, and I've cried the whole time, both times.
How about Angry Andy? Is that an episode you remember?
Yeah, he punches a wall through. He punches a hole through the wall, and he has to go to anger management. If that's not the episode, if that's not the episode,
because this is like season 8.
Oh, I have no idea what Angry is.
Let me get it real quick. Andy returns to find Nellie in the manager's chair. He enlists Robert California to give Andy his job back.
I remember that episode, but that's not what I would have. Yeah, okay, I guess.
Andy, filled with anger.
So not your favorite ep? So
that's
this is going to be so fun.
He throws his desk chair at Robert, smashing Nellie's picture. Oh, boy.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, see?
Well,
that
Superstore.
was Justin Spitzer.
It's going to be great.
So Superstore. I have seen this being pushed to me.
Okay.
On like Hulu. It's on Hulu.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a Hulu sounded
right.
show.
Well, I mean, it definitely started on network TV, though.
Yeah, but it's like Hulu has the market on like these types of sitcoms.
Oh, really?
It feels like it. I don't know.
So is that like NBC or something?
Well, except for the stuff that's on Peacock.
I'm so confused. Whatever. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
All this.
Could you imagine listening to this conversation in like 2008 and you're just talking about like, or I guess there was Hulu in 2008, but like, imagine like
not really
1998 you hearing a conversation about like, oh, is this on Hulu?
Okay.
Or Peacock or Pluto?
I was 13.
Who could talk to 1998? Any of us? We were over on Instant Messenger. listen to dial-up. Like, come on. It was a different time.
Yeah.
I feel like 1998 me would have been like, I can what?
You
This is
watch
amazing.
all the things.
That's what we
No,
always.
but
what we
now-
always wanted, and now we have it, and now we're sad that we got it.
Yeah.
It's so expensive in some ways. But anyway, off to Hulu. Hopefully people have this and they can watch along.
So you've never seen it?
No, I've never seen it. I just have seen it. Trying to make me watch it.
Sure.
Because it's always in like a picks for you.
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe it knows me really well. I kind of thought, I'll be honest, I'm gonna have to bleep this, whatever. But like we totally don't share Hulu's accounts,
No.
and because we don't, what used to get weird like
Yeah,
suggestions,
gotten less weird
and
now.
so I think maybe for a minute I was like, oh, this is because they were watching like Abbott Elementary and Blackish and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Because I've never seen those shows, but
Oh, yeah.
they've been watched on my Hulu somehow.
Hilarious revelation that Josh refuses to watch Abbott Elementary and Blackish. No reason.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I don't need more sitcoms. Remember, Josh hates sitcoms. Everybody.
Okay. And we're sitting here talking about The Office, but
He's seen most of Atlanta, so I gotta take that back.
okay.
Was that
No,
like a
but
weird
you're right.
race thing?
It is.
Is that what you were doing?
He's trying to be racist, Joe. And
No, I think he's trying to be racist, Josh.
well, but he's pointing out some connections which are there, valid. But
I don't
this
like where
show,
this episode's going. Turn it off.
it's gonna be great.
We've seen a lot, or what were we gonna
We
say?
see this at holiday time.
Yes,
This is
exactly.
why you've gotten
Oh.
some notifications about it, because we've seen
Have you guys seen the holiday
the
episodes?
holiday
No.
apps.
Wait, so you've only watched the holiday episodes?
Yeah.
Of this
and only like random ones, not
Yeah.
all of them. Definitely not.
Mhm.
show? So really quick, did we say this? 6 seasons, 113 episodes.
No, but
Oh
yes.
no.
November 30th, 2015 to March 25th, 2021.
So that means this is gonna be pandemic-y. They're gonna be wearing masks. in the
I
end.
remember. I feel like in those like where they're like suggesting it to you, I feel like I've seen them wearing masks in like promotional photos.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, I feel like if you're following, because this is like, hey, it's what it's like to work at Walmart.
Yeah, right.
Right? Like it's like
That's what
the
I
big
gathered.
box
Essential
store.
workers,
What's the Dane Cook movie? Or is it Dane Cook? What's the
employee of the month.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I've never seen it. But
I
yeah.
just assume it's that in a TV show, and I have seen Employee of the Month.
Oh yeah.
The problem is I mean, the movie's bad,
Yeah.
but it's like funny,
Okay.
you know, like you would watch it and you'd be like, I kind of wasted an hour and a half,
Mhm.
but I'm fine with it. But
No,
I would
you're
never,
not-
I would never
Ugh.
tell anybody to watch that
Mhm.
movie. So that's what I kind of feel like this is going to be.
I
like
watched
tonight.
that movie with a girl with autism that I was doing respite for, and this is what her mother picked for our activity that day. And it was so uncomfortable, and she ended up like wanting to leave in the middle, and I was so thankful, because it was just like, this is not what I want to be doing with this girl right now. Like, let's go walk around a mall or something. But I've never seen the end of it, nor do I want to.
Yeah, you're fine. You're not missing
I'm
out.
not
by
missing
any
out.
means. There's not a movie I would recommend to literally anybody, but it's kind of like, you know.
Okay, so,
so
what
you saw that
we're
in the
hoping for
theater?
some laps. Yes, it was awful.
Wow. I don't think I've ever walked out in a movie.
I've never walked out in a movie either, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Well, you should
Was
try
that
it
wait,
sometime.
really quick. Was that the only movie you've ever walked out on?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think
Oh,
so.
okay.
There was I knew.
But the only other times I walked out on movies was to sneak-
Times.
Okay, it was to sneak into like another movie.
Oh wait, so you're like movie skipping? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can go.
Yeah,
Joe.
so I would just movie skip,
They
like
should have just left it at the door.
at the time.
Oh, so you
Our
all,
snacks
so,
are here,
so
y'all.
you left a movie, but it wasn't because you were like fuck this movie or like I'm appalled or whatever.
Yeah, no.
You just left movies
I
because you
mean-
were movie skipping.
Yes, that, which again I think is appropriate. This was like leaving because this
No,
child.
that's fine. Okay, I thought you were like I've
No,
multiple
that's like
times
people
left
who
other
like
movies.
leave a play because it's terrible. Like, I'm sorry, I'm still gonna stick it out even if it's, well, I'm trying to think back. I definitely have left a play. Okay, so now I am a skipper, but not a lot of times. It's only if something is like really like no. But This movie, I was not mad to leave.
Leaving a play sounds like a statement because it's like real people like in front of you.
It is, and that's why it's rude, and no one should leave a play.
Well, if the play sucks real
No, you
bad,
stay till the end.
I think there hits a point where you're allowed to leave a play.
I would.
Joe, have you ever left a play?
No.
Have you ever left any? Like, you know, like
no,
besides
honestly,
like I don't know,
tucks
like
in.
middle of the
Joe-
fourth quarter. You
Joe
know,
tucks in. He does a lot of things that he doesn't probably find entertaining having to hang out with me.
Oh, I mean, I've watched a lot of movies at home where like I could easily just turn this off and take my time back, and I'm just like, well, I'm watching
committed.
this. Yeah.
I've turned on a lot of movies and probably been 20 minutes in, and then I'm like, I'm at least near the beginning, and I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's a walk away. You're judging me for walking out.
I'm saying you traveled somewhere, paid money, went into an establishment,
that's
and
tough
then
for me.
left.
Because for me, there's always the chance like, well, maybe this turns around, or maybe this is like hilariously bad or something.
Yeah.
Well,
It's fine.
so I'm
It's just
hoping that
interesting.
this show is hilariously bad. No, I'm hoping it's actually funny,
Yeah,
but
let's just
I'm
hope
not
it's good.
expecting much. I'm not expecting this
Yes.
first episode to be very good at all.
I think the floor is high, but I think also the ceiling is low.
But that means the basement's got good height, right?
Yeah, like it's not gonna be bad.
Josh,
like,
you're
it's-
not gonna hit your head.
Yeah.
Like there's gonna be enough like quick jokes that you're gonna chuckle at something, but like
I mean, you didn't get good vibes from like the holiday specials that you've watched?
Some have been entertaining.
mm-hmm.
Some have been awful.
Oh, like it's a spectrum?
Ooh, I don't remember anything awful.
I personally felt like some of them were like, oh, this is boring.
Hmm.
But then there was others that I was like, this is entertaining. There were characters. I don't know any of the characters or know anything about them, but I don't remember. Like, I remember being like appalled by some of them.
Oh, okay.
Paul.
But like that's what they're trying to do because they're playing stereotypes on TV. Like
Mhm.
we're gonna have all the stereotypes. We're gonna have a single mom. We're gonna have like a fuck up dude. We're gonna have like the young guy that's like working really hard and like gonna be successful as he's like like takes his job seriously. He's like the manager or some shit. But it's like you're working at Walmart. I don't know. I'm judging hard over here.
Man,
So
You judged
What's his
like, working people and Walmart and single
I
moms.
know.
What?
Well, Josh is racist, so whatever.
No, whoa!
We're getting into
I'm
it.
peeking it. Yeah, that was an off-color joke that Joe made. If I'm gonna go with an office joke, I'm colorblind. I think he's actually not even talking. Is he talking about race or is he talking about work? Like,
Yeah, he's talking about white collar, blue collar.
yeah. So it even works there. But so
Probably a Justin Spitzer joke.
almost for surely.
It's gonna be fun.
What
do you think's gonna happen, Josh?
You've derailed me so hard.
I know. I'm
that
trying to get
was-
us back on
Well,
track.
I was just gonna say,
Or you want to like talk?
no, it's just I'm done. Let's just
Let's start. Let's do it.
can we
We've
just
talked
watch this
so
episode?
long,
I mean,
and our food's here.
that's what I was gonna say. The Chris Gethard show,
Yeah,
because it needs to come up at least once in every couple episodes.
season. Yeah.
Yeah, at least once a season. Jason Mantzoukas and Paul Scheer.
Mhm.
I couldn't remember his name until I said all of that.
Yeah.
If Paul Scheer was the manager of this Superstore,
Okay.
this show would be fire, guaranteed. He's
Okay.
not. He's not in this show, so I have no hope. For
Wow, you just like set me up for like some excitement, and then you
'Cause
took me right down.
I just imagine like a balding, like middle-aged man that hates everything, and
Mhm.
he's the like manager of the show. Like that would like the manager of the store.
Mhm.
And then I thought that's Paul Scheer. That should be Paul Scheer.
Yeah. It's like the boss you fucking hate.
Yeah, Paul Scheer would do that perfectly.
All right,
right?
so we're gonna go find out if this is gonna be a dude like Paul Scheer.
We'll find out. First episode's obviously called Pilot. November 30th, 2015. We will watch that and be back. And we're back. We're done with the first episode of Superstore. It was just called Pilot. Do I have a write-up? Yes, I do. During his first day on the job at a big box store, Jonah makes a bad first impression on floor manager Amy / Ramona for this episode, and draws the romantic interest of assistant manager Dina. So it was Dina. Her IMDb picture does not look like the lady that we just saw, so I had a hard time figuring out whether or not that was her.
Interesting.
Interesting. So, from the two of you that have seen holiday episodes of the show, what was your thought on this?
Meh.
I mean, my first thought is that there's way too much Jonah and Amy in this first episode.
Yeah, it's like half of the episode.
Yeah. So it's Jonah's first day. And Amy's been there a while. She's like a supervisor.
Floor manager.
Yeah.
But when he first meets her, she doesn't have her like, what is that, vest on?
Yeah.
She doesn't have her Walmart vest on.
Yeah. So he doesn't know that she works there.
Cloud9, okay?
And he's saying, he's making this thing about how he's like starting work there, but it's like, he's kind of above it and like blah, blah, blah. So she takes a little bit of offense to that, and trying to bring him down a peg a little bit to like ease him into like, this is your station in life now. So you just work here and you kind of accept it. And he is interested in her because she's pretty.
Right? Yeah, I mean that's what we
yeah,
get.
That's pretty much you nailed it.
But yeah, the episode ends with there's some reconciliation there.
I feel like they end on good terms.
They end on good terms. She tells him his real name, and there's. I mean, he's still clearly into her, but she, like, at the end of the episode, she's, like, walking out. She's, like, putting back on her wedding ring because, like, they're not allowed to wear jewelry.
Oh, did they do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, like...
one of my... one of my predictions is going to be wild, man.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, a lot can happen in 6 seasons.
I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. But now remember that I did not see the wedding ring part. I blinked or something.
But yeah, so I think they're kind of setting it up as like these two are a little bit like will they, won't they?
They're the Jim and Pam.
They're Jim and Pam.
Most of this was in I made most of this Office related.
Yeah, and there is a little bit of parallel with The Office where it is like in the pilot of The Office, it's what's his name's first day, right? It's Ryan's first day, the temp, and so it's kind of the same thing where like this is his first day.
That's a good way to start a show.
It was always going to be someone's first day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Your first day, you move.
Either someone's first day or the store is new and it's everyone's first day. But yeah.
There's also like the other new guy. So there's kind of like how many other main characters though? So it's like mainly about Amy and Jonah so far.
Yeah.
But there's like a cast, like clearly like this is an ensemble production, but like we're clearly seeing only. I
have 5 other people that I mentioned. I know.
That was just like the only thing that like the difference between this pilot and the other mid-season episodes that I'd seen was just like it was very much ensemble in those episodes.
Yeah, but that is also like the main line of plot through the whole episode of this one, besides all the side stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we can probably just introduce characters now based on side stuff. So, I mean, right away we just have the store manager, Glenn. And really, he's just kind of a doofus, like, sort of, right? I mean... Yes,
he's a doofus. There's a lot of doofuses, but he's kind of a... they don't explicitly make him... I don't think he's Mormon. Because we're not in the we're not up in the Mountain West.
We're not in Utah.
But he's got like
we're in Missouri.
He's got a Mormon vibe where he's like very like wholesome, a little bit too wholesome in like a weird way, and a little bit goofy in that sense. Yeah.
I was just saying privileged dude, but I guess that could come with Mormon.
Yeah. I mean, his I mean, he's a manager at a big box store. Of course,
Well,
he's
what
got
was
privilege.
like the
Okay, but I
privilege
get-
in
but
this
like, yeah,
episode?
what do you mean?
No, but
yeah.
I think you're right. I think I'm getting your vibe about like the Mormon, like the I'm gonna be like super positive about
Yes,
everything.
super positive.
It's that toxic positivity where it's like, oh, nothing can be wrong. Everything's gonna be fine.
I mean, he also literally said, I would, at the end of the meetings, I would normally read from the good book.
Yeah.
But I'm not allowed to anymore.
Yeah.
So that obviously he's some form of Christian
Yeah.
at the very least.
Yeah.
Which is funny because then kind of brings us to Dina,
Mm-hmm.
the assistant manager, who in that scene she goes, "I'm a Christian too, but here the store rule book is my Bible," or
Yeah.
something like that.
And Josh's response was like, I wish I knew more people like her.
No more Christians like her
Oh,
Yeah.
that understood where the separation lands.
hey man, it was a great comment.
But she's the Dwight Schrute, right?
Yeah.
Where she's like very intense, but also very by the book and like, yeah, she treats the store handbook as the Bible.
Well, she does, but then she also like definitely sexually harassed Jonas on the way in.
Yeah,
Like,
she's interviewing him.
She was the hiring manager for
Mhm.
him, and then like asked him if he was single
Mm-hmm.
and if he was straight,
Mm-hmm.
which was like, the store handbook is your Bible? Because
Yeah.
I'm sure it tells you not to do that in there.
Dude, she was triggering. I mean, she also like shot a gun. Like, there's just a lot going on.
Which is shooting a
okay.
gun is a very Dwight thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
okay,
a very
see,
Dwight thing. Yeah.
But yeah, the whole sexual harassment part is not a Dwight thing, and that part stuck out a little bit to me. Is like it feels like they're trying to make this joke, but it doesn't quite fit the character.
I feel like it did. Yeah, it didn't fit the rest of what she did all episode long.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the only reason they set it up like that is because then she keeps overhearing Jonah say stuff that makes it seem like he's into her.
Yeah.
And so that's why like the funny confusion
Yeah.
comes in, but they set it up weird. But
Yeah,
that's
set it up weird.
But that's the thing about this show is they have a bunch of jokes that they set up poorly.
Mm-hmm.
One being Jonah is supposed to like set all of the electronics in the store to 25% off,
Mm-hmm.
and he just has like one of those like price guns
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Well,
that,
because she was saying that like their POS system was down, so like you're gonna do this manually. And I was just like,
but that
okay.
like kind of is through the system still either
Yeah.
way. But that's not even the part. It's just that he was just going around and scanning the things that was like changing the price in the system.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because he's trying to impress. You know?
and he's trying to impress, but he scans them and people are like, all the electronics are now just 25 cents. And I'm like, how did anybody know that though? He was just scanning barcodes.
Mm-hmm.
Like they like the
Word
joke
of mouth is
the joke would have been print off signs that say 25% off everything, and he prints off signs that are like 25 cents for everything, somehow stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the joke that then makes sense. This joke was he was just scanning something, and then somehow subconsciously all of the people in the store knew they were 25 cents off.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way I knew everybody in the store knew was when Garrett, he's kind of like the God, what would he be? He'd be like the Jim if Jim didn't have he's the prankster part of Jim, and that's
Yes. He like does his job well enough, but like doesn't really care.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's only the prankster part of Jim.
Yeah.
It's only the only reason they would have known that everything was off was because he like made an announcement and said like, "Hey everybody, everything's 25 cents off, but it won't be for long, so hurry
Or
up."
everything's 25 cents.
25 cents
off. Yeah. I mean, again, they're making the joke there that this guy's trying to impress, but he screws it up, and now it's all his fault. But like, if this were to really happen, whose fault is this?
His managers.
His manager.
Yeah.
But that's why she was so worried. He was like running to get everybody
I mean,
to stop.
she's worried because she's trying to like protect the store or whatever. But like at later when they're like, "Oh, we're not going to talk about whose fault this is," they're all talking about Jonah.
I mean, like in a way, it's obviously like Jonah did it, but it's his literal first day.
Yeah.
Oh, I was in my head. I was blaming Amy.
Yeah, but it is Amy's fault.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought.
Because that's where the buck stops.
See, that's why I thought I saw her
boss.
reaction so big. Because at first I was like, why is she caring? And like trying to like get these things back in the store. She's worried about herself.
There was one other joke that they did something very similar where like the way someone would understand it's funny or like, you know, like act the way they did made like zero sense to me. I can't remember that one now, but the price tag one was egregious, and I understand it's probably nitpicking, but like it just seemed like for one, I was just like, wait, how do they know?
Yeah.
Like this could be funny.
Yeah. How did
it
we
was
get
just
to
like
this
done
point?
wrong.
Yeah.
Like the joke works.
Mm-hmm.
It just needs a slightly better setup.
There was a lot of that. And
Because it'd also be funnier even if he like printed signs off wrong somehow.
Josh is rewriting the whole script in his
It'd be.
head. I'm watching
I
him
could
over
make.
here.
There was funny stuff in this episode.
I think it was too much at once. Like even the production, like there was this moment where suddenly the power, like they turn the power off, and there's like all these stars and lights. And it's like, well, how would he have done that on his first take? It's like I know this is a show. I know this is fake, but it was like too far to make it feel like. It's like you either got to be fantasy or you got to be reality. It was kind of like trying to ride both ends, maybe. I don't know. It had moments. It was going for every stereotype in the book. Like, it just was like going for middle ground. I felt like middle ground funny. And it was fine. Like, I'd have this on the background at like a doctor's office. Like, that'd be fine. But like, would I actually sit down and want to like watch this? Probably not. I'm not gonna like fall in love with these characters. Also, there's too many characters.
Who else we got?
I mean, really, the only other. Well, there's three more. Cheyenne, who is as far as just being able to describe her, she's the pregnant worker.
Yeah.
Like young and
She's
pregnant.
young, yeah.
And her whole thing is just like she has a fiance to be that comes and buys like a fake ring and from Amy, and then tries to just ask Cheyenne to marry him, and like that's a whole thing, and that's when the lights turn off at the end, and there's like stars and the whatever. But that's like whatever. That was a dumb part maybe. And then there was, there's only one other person in Mateo,
who is also a new employee.
Yep.
But he's very much like trying to impress in the same way that Jonah is, but like he's kind of a like teacher's pet kind of thing. Like
very much so.
Like Andy Bernard when he first started in The Office.
Yeah, he is. He is very Andy Bernard. Was Andy like vindictive like that too?
A little bit,
A little bit, I guess. I always like funny because it's like that teacher's pet. Like I'm going to do everything great. Is like. You know, it's like an annoying character, but it could work out. And then I'm always like, why do they gotta like try to sabotage everybody? Like, what? Just do a good job, bro. Jonah is not like a good employee.
No,
like his like whole like, I know Amy, I might be like better than everybody here, but I do work here. It's cool. Like that's like. By the end of this episode, you've got to be like, they're making fun of himself because he was like riding carts in the parking lot and like knocking stuff over and doing all these he was doing all these things that were like, you're not very good at this. Like you belong, you're perfect where you are.
Yeah.
But Mateo is like, he's actually good at his job, but then he also is like vindictive.
Yeah. Trying to backstab.
Well, I think he's also just looking out for himself. You know, people got to look out for the man.
I worked at a Walgreens once, and I worked at a Walgreens in high school, and then I switched Walgreens when I moved to college. And I was like, can I work here? And they're like, sure, whatever. And I worked there, and I had somebody that I worked with that like my first like time, she was like, thought like seniority was a thing at like Walgreens, as in she's like, I can tell you what to do because I've worked here longer than you. And I was like, you've worked at like the store longer than me, but probably not like and like it took a while. And it's like, this is me not giving a shit at all. Like, I'm like,
I've had previous Walmart or Walgreens experience. Like I know how to use the system.
Well, I'm just like, I'm good at my job. And also it doesn't matter if you think you're more in charge of me because you're not the boss.
Oh,
we're at the same level.
I totally would get sucked in by that guy. Like Mateo would intimidate me.
Oh no.
If I was working with, but I would just figure out how to be friends with Mateo because he like showed that he likes to sing, and I would be like, let's karaoke.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I worked with Mateo, obviously, then. But God, she, I think eventually she, like, was like, how long have you worked here for? And I was like, I don't even know. Like, I was like, 4 years. And then she was like, I've worked here for, like, 3.5 years. And I was like, well, I guess I'm in charge of you then. Gotcha. And it, like, that was, like... like her Mateo-ness went away for some reason.
Really? Like it just ended when
well,
she
no,
knew?
really. She was, I mean, still kind of like a bitch, but like, you know, like
she couldn't hold that.
She like
of you.
her whole like reasoning of why she was like somehow in charge a little bit of me didn't exist anymore.
That's fascinating. I don't know.
We kissed after that for a while. So that was like,
wow.
it was college.
People be kissing.
It was one of those. It was.
She sounds awful.
Yeah, she kind of was, but like it was one of those things where it's like you work with somebody for a while and there's like some sort of like weird deep hatred between both of you, and then all of a sudden that turns to sexuality. You can write a fanfic at
Meet me by
Podcast.
the makeup counter.
I mean, there wasn't sexuality at work. It was after hours. I'm not diabolical. Predictions?
Oh, you want mine? Mine are great. I almost want to listen to y'all's first, but I can go.
Well, no. Let's get you going.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'll do mine first.
Ooh.
Number 1, Glenn is retiring and names a successor. Are you so good? They're mine.
I hate to sigh, but like it's similar. It's not the same. I like it though. I like it because that's what I was thinking.
I didn't see Ramona or / Amy put on a wedding ring, so Jonah and Amy have a baby.
Hey, they still could have a baby.
They can still have a baby. It's six seasons.
I think this, whatever this marriage is for Amy is not gonna work out.
Yeah, probably not. Cheyenne is dead or gone.
Wow.
And then Garrett plays a game with hula hoops.
Okay.
I love that for him because I think that's very Garrett.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time of year though did this episode come out?
It was March. It was like spring.
March 25th.
So definitely hula hoop season. Okay, you're good.
Yeah. So yeah, I did also have Glenn leaving, but I specifically have Glenn is leaving for a calling in entertainment.
Oh, I like that.
I don't know exactly what, but I think he's
I
a
hope he's a
performer
lounge
somehow.
singer.
Yeah. And then I have that Jonah is the new boss.
Oh.
Because this is a thing in The Office and in Community where it's like the guy who's new, who doesn't think he belongs there, like all of a sudden finds his place and he's a guy there now.
Superstar, Joe's new Community.
Yeah. Superstar. So it's just called Superstar from now on.
Change the name of the show. I care so much about this show.
Yeah, so Jonah's the new boss. I think that there's a joke about self-checkout, about how like they're getting replaced by like robots or something.
Oh, that'd
Good
be
call.
cute.
It'd be a cute joke. Real cute.
Although I feel, well, yeah. I wonder how much pandemic's going to be in this.
I think a good amount. I should have made a pandemic.
I decided
reference
not
in
to.
here.
I was like, that's too on the nose.
Yeah. Self-checkout though. That's
That's a good
for-
one.
yeah.
That's timely.
Yeah, I love
Like
a
it.
self-checkout.
Yeah, right.
I actually prefer like to have people check me out.
Oh man, is it annoying when you two go shopping together?
We don't.
We
Yeah.
do not.
Good call. All right, Claire.
Oh, no, my last
Wait, he
one.
has one
Oh,
more.
sorry.
Is that I think that again, kind of, they do it in this first episode where like there's like a saccharine ending where it's like there's like a proposal and a flash mob, and then Jonah had rigged up something with the stars, and it all works out and it's very sweet. I think that the show has a lot of like sweetness like that. So I think that there's like a musical number at the end of the finale, but more specifically, I think what would make that musical finale really saccharine sweet is if you take the least warm, friendly character and then make them a big part of that. So I think Dina, who's like the Dwight Schrute of this show, I think Dina sings.
Okay.
Oh, I love that for
Mhm.
Dina. All right. I could see that happen. I feel like she is like a lounge singer. Everybody's a lounge singer on the show. We just need a lounge singing moment. That's a bonus point if that happens. But I think I'm gonna do my first thing. I was like, I want something that's gonna tie it to the first episode. All right. Bookmark. I love a good first episode bookmark, and I'm going for there's a moment under the stars, because in that last episode, like that was a whole thing where the lights come out and there's all these stars in the ceiling. Mm-hmm. Now I'm not saying it has to be the ceiling stars, but it's gonna be something about stars.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Superstars.
Show
name changes to Superstars.
Okay. I went
for. Did you know
the
last name of the episode is called Under the Stars?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh my gosh! If it had been, you should have just canceled me then. I also said that Jonah and Amy are together only because I want a free point because I'm not on this pod that often. Because clearly that's what they're trying to set up for us. So that's why I picked that. And then I wrote and then I crossed it out and then I wrote again. I think it says Garrett wins an award. All right. There's an award. He's won something.
Garrett winning Employee of the Month wouldn't shock me.
That would be great. But then I also said that Dina takes over Glenn's job. So y'all think...
So Dina's store manager.
I think Dina's going to be store manager.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, Claire, the last episode is actually called All Sales Are Final.
Ooh, cute finale name. Yeah. That's cute.
So I believe this was March 25th, 2001? 2021?
Yes.
That sounds
2021 in March. So like, oh man, where were you then? Ooh.
Where were you then?
Probably at home, sitting at home.
I think we all were.
I mean, what day of the week was it? It was Minnesota. No matter what was happening in the world, if it was Minnesota on March 25th, we're probably just all inside. It's cold as hell.
Yeah.
Why do we live here?
Yeah, well, because the rest of the world is falling apart.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, let's watch this. We are going to watch this final, and we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the final episode of Cloud9 Superstore Superstar.
Okay, but why isn't it called why is it called Superstore and then the store is called Cloud9? Like that to me is just like meh.
Well, I mean, it's just a generic name because if it was called Cloud9, you wouldn't know what Cloud9 is, but you know what a Superstore is. Yeah, but why isn't like the store called Superstore then? I bet there's like trademarks or something. That's just because I don't know. It's like you wouldn't call it like Cotton Swab, and then you wouldn't call the show Q-Tip.
The official name of the store is Cloud9 Superstore.
So in a way, it is.
I feel like that was just a loophole.
Okay. Loophole for naming shows.
I made it up, but there's a loophole. Okay, I don't really know.
Did you actually know that the real name of the bar in Cheers is called Cloud9 Cheers? I do now. No, you don't, because that's a lie. So I got to write up. Yeah, you do. The employees celebrate the past, present, and future of Cloud9 in this hilarious and emotional series finale. You know it's going to be great when someone tells you it's hilarious. And emotional. Does Jimmy, I wonder how he feels when you do the summaries of shows and you read it and it's the sentence from the Hulu. He will. I mean, here's the deal. We started recording and I said go, and then I remembered that he's not here, so I have to do it. So then I panicked and I just did what was in front of me. Oh, it was perfect. I looked up the IMDb one on the first episode. Oh, that was detailed. But I forgot to do that.
IMDb.
I'm not as practiced in this.
Well, I just want to make sure Jimmy's not shaking in his boat or anything. I hope his boat's shaking to the bottom of the lake. What are you talking? All the whales. Anyway, what do you guys think?
It's fine.
It's what we expected.
Yeah.
I mean, I pretty much nailed it.
I mean, yeah, based on our predictions, it's pretty much what we expected. Things tied off in a logical way. It was saccharine sweet.
Man, did you have a word of the day thing going on? Or?
Sugar. I'm gonna find a synonym for that.
Okay.
It was very nice. It was nicely warm.
It was good and felt nice. Took away the word sacker from Joe. He's got nothing anymore. Yeah, no, it was, pretty much all the major players from the first episode were there.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was there, actually.
Everybody.
And extras.
And more other people. The store was closing. It's the last day, and then everyone was basically kind of in the midst of where they're going to go next.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Glenn was going to fully retire from working.
Mm-hmm.
But then he decided to reopen the first hardware store he ever worked at.
I think it's his parents or family store.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But he did that. He brought Mateo and Cheyenne with him.
Mm-hmm.
There was that weird joke.
Which,
I'm saying
which
joke
one? Which
because
weird
I'm not
joke?
sure if it was, but Mateo and it being undocumented, it was just very. There's other episodes which would have played into this, but they just brought it up in very awkward ways, and then eventually he gets hired on for Glenn, and it was oh great, he can work somewhere, but it was just I don't know, it felt weird. Did you neither of you felt weird?
I feel like I didn't catch on to that joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just thought it was real weird.
So maybe
It was heavy-handed.
I mean, in a way, it must have been such a bad joke that it made you feel weird about it, and I literally didn't even catch it.
Yeah, I didn't.
And neither
register
did
to me.
Joe.
Well, the store's closing. Back to that. You guys got that part, right?
Yeah, they got that. But then for whatever reason, Amy comes back because she had a different job. She was an executive somewhere.
For the company, it sounded like. She was with corporate.
Oh, she was just with their company?
That's
Okay.
what it sounds like.
Well, I mean, either way, she came back to that specific store on their final day because she was like, oh, I wanted to have something special and show up. And I think one of the jokes was what'd you bring? What was special about you coming here? What'd you bring? And she's like, just me. And then the lady was like, oh, I thought it was donuts or something. Because unfortunately, that's what a special day at any store is, really.
Cool.
I mean, I got donuts at work today.
Yeah, should I bring donuts tomorrow?
I mean, maybe.
My office is just doing a thing where we're clearing out the office space, but we all found out
Clearing it out because no one goes there anymore?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
But we all found out this week that we all got to be cleared out by the end of next week. So it's kind of a mad scramble to clear out.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wonder if Helen's gonna realize the last time we were there, I cleaned up her dead plant, and I was like, "This is done."
She said she took it home. I asked her about it.
She did.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Thank God.
I hope. Well, that thing was. I mean, it didn't even have much. If she brings that back to life, I want a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell her that? I want to see it.
She said she split it. I don't know.
That
She
thing
said
was
she split
dead.
it.
Not possible, guys.
I don't know.
How
It
could-
sat in there without any water for multiple years over the pandemic. Okay,
Just sucked the moisture
less
from
3
the air.
years.
So Amy comes back and
Oh yeah.
she ends up working there because Glenn sees her and he's like, oh my God, you're here. Thank you. God brought you here. Here's a vest. You can work here. So she does. And then there's this whole thing about the fact that apparently her and Jonah were engaged at some point, and then she left. But then she's back and sees him, and she found out that his ex, he's not dating anybody ananymore. And so they go after each other.
They go after
They
each other.
they can do some kisses eventually.
Yep.
There's they're mad at each other, play bitter for a while, and then they
Yeah. The will they, won't they did. They do.
they do.
They do.
If you thought maybe, then you were half right.
Mm-hmm.
Dina is still the assistant manager at this store, but she's she's picking people from this store to bring over to some new store she's starting.
It's a fulfillment center.
Okay. Oh, so she's making an Amazon fulfillment center.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A Superstore fulfillment center. You're not
Sure.
supposed to do that right now.
A Cloud9, yeah.
Come on, kitty. Not right now. Sorry, I'm talking to the cat.
Cat's got a scratching post, which is just the chair Claire is sitting on.
But she also okay. The biggest shift in this whole episode was her. The biggest shift in any character, any look, any moment, it was her. She had a glow up. She had the whole first
She had a
episode.
pantsuit.
She had a pantsuit that was very well fitted. I liked the vest accent. It was great for her boobs. It just was. fair. But then they also like had her have her full makeup, full hair, and in the first episode they like basically made fun of her for like not even being able to put eyeliner on. So it was like a completely different look, feel. I felt like her like tone was even more like less aggressive. There's no guns that she carried that I saw.
No, I saw no guns in general in this episode.
But did you guys not see that? Like, do you not feel that? Like, I felt like she was the only character that had
her character was
any
night
growth.
and day. Night and day
Everybody
different.
else was the same.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Which, like a lot of these shows, you kind of expect that.
I mean, for the most, no, Garrett had growth. Mateo was the same. Glenn was. I mean, most of these people are the reason why they're there, and I think maybe the point of their character is that they just are always the same.
Yeah,
because they're in a dead end job, going nowhere, so their personalities and their person aren't going to.
I'm pretty sure
change.
the whole point of the show, though, was just to show you that they're not in dead end jobs and that they're going to get forward in life and they're going to reach their goals.
Yeah,
only,
but I mean,
like two or three people did that. Everybody else just transferred jobs.
They all felt good about it, though.
But again, that is the setup for a lot of these types of shows, is that these people are stuck here, and that's how you can have a sitcom that's the same shit every day.
Oh, that makes like a lot of points.
Like, Office does that, Community does that, Cheers, like...
Maybe that's why I'm not as big into those shows.
Maybe.
I need character growth.
I mean, everybody in Seinfeld does that besides, like, Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And he just doesn't do anything ever because he's a comedian. He's a comedian, so he can just do whatever he wants. But everyone else just has, like, George just never has a job. And then when he does, he loses it. He's always, like, kind of stuck in the grind.
Poor George. Anyway, back to this show. But yeah, Dina's glow up was the biggest change for me.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, immediately visually, definitely the biggest change of any character. And then, she's less of a Dwight, and now more of like a Jim when he's a manager.
Yeah, Kira's a little bit more. Gets a haircut.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then there was Garrett, who he, like, for the most part was still like his, like, it's a job, let's screw around and have fun. But like doing, like, Garrett, do enough to just be better than some people and not lose your job. But we find out that number one, he is, him and Dina were banging. And now Dina asked if they want to be boyfriend girlfriend after the store closes, and he was like, totally. So they're together now.
We got a couple.
And then his growth was, because all episode he was like, dog, this is just a job. We're gonna like pretend that we're gonna hang out, and then like not, and we'll all get different jobs, and it's whatever. It's cool. What's whatever. And then he made like the final announcement, and he like got heartfelt and was like, oh, I love this place. I'm gonna miss you guys. And then they all obviously hung out because of the montage at the end.
Yeah, there's like a slightly in the future montage where they're all having like a backyard barbecue. You get to see everybody.
Yeah. And then the only two other big things, I guess, is that they did a thing where Glenn showed everybody interview tapes of most of the main characters, like their interviews to get a job. And that was that.
Yeah.
And then they went into the future a couple more times, and we saw like Dina and Garrett and Jonah and Amy like having like, that was at the big party get together thing. And then eventually we saw Amy and Jonah had a baby.
Yeah.
And then we saw like Dina at her new job with her people, and Glenn at his like new hardware store with Mateo and Cheyenne and stuff like that. So just a little bit of, some people got a little
epilogue.
But
features.
it felt good. If I was like a person who actually watched this show, I would want to see, this is the ending I would want, probably, right?
I mean, you're right, and I agree with you, and I think Joe should agree with us too.
Good luck.
No, I mean, not that I'm saying that this show was good or the ending of the show is good. I'm not giving this show any credit. I'm saying that, like, you like a good, like, where did they end up kind of future look.
Yeah.
And I feel like the show at least did a good job of kind of, like, doing a little sentimentality and then kind of showing them where people went in the future.
Yeah.
Which is what I feel like you generally kind of like in your finales.
Yeah, for sure. You like to see where things end up a little bit, or at least the direction that things are going in.
Yeah. Show was shit. But like the last 3 minutes were like, okay, this is how I like shows to end.
I think this show is fine. I think it's just it hit all the points of a lot of other sitcoms of this ilk, especially NBC shows. But I think it's just all of that depends on do you buy into the characters? Do you like the actors?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to hang out with Michael Scott or Jeffrey Winger or Cheers man?
Sam and Diane. So
Sam and Diane.
Cheers, man.
Yeah. And I don't really see that here. Like, I don't know if there's really a character here that you're like, I'm coming week after week, even though there's no character growth, to just hang out with this character in Arrested Development.
I feel like that's the point of like Amy. If we had watched more, I think that she's the character we watch. We want to watch her story. That's me, like just guessing based on the two that we saw. But it seems like that's the storyline we're following.
Sure.
The closest.
I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, none of these characters really interest me too much. The one that interests me is Garrett, but he's not the one that I'm like emotionally invested in. He's just like the fun one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You want to hang out with Garrett.
Hell yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
But like the rest of them,
there was talks.
I just remembered who Jonah was. He's what's his name? Michael Ginsburg from Mad Men. In the later seasons of Mad Men, he's one of the new employees.
Yes.
And he's great in Mad Men. And he's insufferable in the show.
Was Mad Men was filmed before this then? More than likely.
Yeah, Mad Men went to 2014. So.
Okay. So yeah, this is okay. That makes more sense.
There were talks, because I mean, as much as this show was medium, it was, their most successful comedy.
Wow.
Since because once like The Office and Community and Parks and Rec, 30 Rock all ended, like it's pretty dry at NBC except for like The Office, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this was a hit. They were exploring a spin-off based on two characters.
Oh, wow.
Who do you think those characters would have been?
I have to pick two?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Cheyenne.
Cheyenne and...
I'm not sure. I'm just going to say Cheyenne is one. I'm going to only vote one.
Garrett and Glenn.
Oh, Garrett's good.
I'm into Garrett. Maybe not Glenn. Maybe Garrett and someone else who can be a straight man, or at least like someone more low-key than Garrett. Because I want Garrett to be the star. But you were right. It was Cheyenne and Bo, her husband, fiance.
Okay. Well, that's what I was going to say, but then I was like, he's not main cast. So then I pulled back.
They got like when they were together like on this last episode for a second, especially Bo. And then even in the first episode, they have like a trailer version of like Lonely Island, like a hot rod or something like that. Like I can see like that, like
what type of show that would be.
I can see that type of comedy in them, but but they're in like the minor leagues of that, where like Lonely Island and stuff were in like Hot Rod, and Superstore actually is a Lonely Island show movie. Those kind of things are like that's that comedy like that has mass appeal.
Pop star.
Yeah, Pop Star. Damn it wasn't even right.
So close.
But
I got no idea what you're talking about. But
those two are like that kind of comedy.
Character. Yeah, that kind of character.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what they were deep into talks of doing that, but then ended up not going.
I could tell that when they brought him back, I was like, this is something that I was supposed to care about.
It was a funny moment.
Yeah.
Like when they were like, what are you going to do with these dryers or washers?
He
was
looks
like, I'm going to do this or this. It was
exact same. Like like from the first episode to last. That's the only thing I noticed. I was like, dang, everybody else looks like older and stuff, but this guy who's like a bit part, exact same. Would you watch that spinoff?
Yeah, probably not.
I don't think I would.
No. but that's not a bad choice.
I mean, it would have been something weirder and different.
I think I want to see that actress. Like, I think I like that actress. I don't know her name that plays that character. I should get my IMDb up. But, like, I would want to watch her in something else playing a different character, but I did not like this character, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me.
Nicole Sakura.
I knew Josh would help me. Thanks, Josh. I called you the wrong name.
She was in Until Dawn, the PlayStation game.
Well, when you put that on your Tiger Castle, I'll watch.
I tried to play it one time, but I don't like scary games, so I don't do very well.
Fair.
I love scary movies. I don't like scary video games.
Okay.
I don't like interacting with the spook. I texted Joe a picture of a spider one day.
Yeah. Why'd you try to scare him? That's not nice.
I didn't. I sent him a picture. It was a picture that just came with the information that I wanted to show him, and I didn't think anything of it. I thought, I'm sending Joe something that is going to be very informative to maybe his future gaming purchases or something like that.
But you didn't realize there's a huge spider in the picture?
I mean, I saw it. I just didn't think anything of it.
Oh, no.
Because I'm not afraid of spiders.
Joe, did you throw your phone? Is it still in one piece?
I mean, it didn't look. It's
great.
It's not like
No
it looks
case.
like a real
No
spider.
case, still fresh.
Yeah.
So who got some points? I guess we'll start with you,
I
Josh.
guess we'll start with me. My first one was Glenn is retiring and names a successor.
I think that is a point. Because I think he named a successor.
Who?
There was a moment where Dina was like, he was like, now good luck taking over the reign. Like, he said it.
Yeah,
to
he
her.
said, like, take care of it or something.
Yeah. So that to me is him passing the torch to her.
Except.
I know. I'm being too nice.
Jonah and Amy have a baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right at the end.
We cheered when it happened.
Buzzer insemination, if you will.
Wow.
Sorry. Cheyenne is dead or gone. She's in the show, so that was nothing. And then I said Garrett plays a game with hula hoops. He didn't really play any games. He had some funny quips, but there was no games. So 0 on that. But I'll take 2 points.
I don't think I hit as much because I had Glenn is leaving for Calling and Entertainment. No, he's running another shop. Jonah's the new boss. He's not. There's a self-checkout joke, which there isn't.
No.
The fulfillment center, so that's relevant, but and then last one, Dina sings, which she didn't.
Wow, that's disappointing.
Yeah. So 0.
Well, I had some moments, you guys. The first one I had was a moment under the stars, and they definitely had a moment where they pulled that joke back out. So point for me.
Yep.
And then I said Jonah and Amy were together, so I wanted a cheap point, and that worked out this time.
They weren't together at the beginning. They came back together at the end.
Because they knew I needed that point. Okay? I'm not on the show that often. We've got Garrett wins an award. He didn't, but he could have because he was everybody's favorite.
He won an award in my heart.
Aw.
But that's
Does that count?
Not for a point.
Oh, I was trying.
No, not for a point.
And then Dina takes over Glenn's job, which is technically not his job, but I'm going to say it's the same as him naming a successor.
Joe?
Come on. I'm not here that often.
I'll give you 2 points and 1 spirit point.
So 3?
That's not how those add up.
But you're telling me I don't actually get the point?
We
Wah.
we introduced spirit points last season. They're important. Trust me.
Okay, well, give me some spirit points. I feel like I need at least 10 spirit points, though. I have a lot of spirit.
No
over
one's
here.
ever in the history of spirit points added up to 10 spirit points.
Well, have you met me? I'm going to make sure I get spirit points every time I'm on the show now.
I actually think spirit points were invented when you were on the show.
I'm sure they were. I love to make up points. Everybody should get points.
If I pouted and were like, well, how about a spirit point?
Okay, that's not how they were created. It was probably you pouting, okay?
If I go back...
Oh, he has his notes so organized, you guys.
Oh, I don't have you listed on here, Claire.
Yeah. I'm not even that important.
But I do have.
Give me another spirit point for not being listed. This made me sad.
If I go back far enough, actually, I can look at my notebook and see. This is the first and lasties chart of who won last time, and I can tell that. Well, I was gonna say I can tell who was here that episode, but I can't. Because if you scored 0 points, you were probably here, but you just didn't score any points. So I can't figure it. I can't decipher my notes.
Yeah, I didn't do very well last season.
Undecipherable.
But this season, I just got 2 and 1 spirit.
You got 2 points and 1 spirit point.
I still think that should be 3, but whatever.
I'm into spirit points. You should be more into spirit points, Claire.
I love a point.
All right, listeners, we're about to say goodbye.
So sad.
And here is AI Josh to say goodbye to you.
What up, my dirty little redneck tweakers? It's your boy, Jiggy Jiggy Josh, here with some insight and a little good night, if you know what I mean. So before we get into the pleasantries, we got to squash some 100% Angus beef. No, I did not tip the fast food chick. Yes, she had hash browns that would make James Brown's frown turn upside down. If you heard otherwise, it must be opposite day. Anyways, stay in school and don't forget to hit that email button and email me.